Hey guys, it's me, Eisha. Welcome back to my channel. The Premier League season started this weekend, so I thought it would be really fun to just check out all the new home kits. What I'm going to do is line them up alongside last season's designs, club by club, so we can just compare them and I'm going to rate them out of 10. So make sure you subscribe for more videos like this and let's get started. Let's start with Arsenal. Now, on the left, that's a picture of last season's kit, and on the right-hand side is this season. This picture's funny. This picture looks like they're queuing up for a ride at a theme park. I mean, I like the addition of the retro zigzag detail, but it doesn't blow me away. So I would give this kit 5 out of 10. Moving on to Manchester United. Okay, you know what? Man United have it really lucky with the Chevrolet sponsor. The logo, it fits in so well with their colour scheme, and an additional tick for them as it is Adidas. So it appears they've dropped the black this season and it works. It doesn't really look like a football jersey. It looks really like soft and cozy, like you could wear it to bed, which is probably a good thing, right? Get your money's worth. These days, you have to bloody remortgage the house to afford a full kit. I just can't decide whether I prefer the solid red from last season or the new bus seat design. Both of them work. I like how it's been subtly changed up. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, next up is Spurs. First things first, Dele Alli, he looks like he's playing a cop in an 80s sitcom or something. In terms of the kit, not too much has changed. Obviously, the navy shoulder segment has been added. And if you look quite closely, you can see there's a really soft yellow stripe in the collar, which is nice. The white, it has an unusual abstract design to it. Again, nice, it spices it up a little. But you know what? The more I look at it, the more I think it's like a copy and paste job from their 2016-2017 kit. So the Under Armour one, do you guys remember? If I owned that one, I probably wouldn't bother spending money on this one because they're pretty much exactly the same. I'm gonna give this a 4.5 out of 10. Okay, Fulham. Haven't had the best of starts to the Premier League so far, have they? They got beaten 3-0 today by Arsenal. But okay, let's have a look at their kit. Okay, I believe they haven't had this white shirt, black sleeve combo since 2010. And just looking at last season's kit, comparing it to this, there is a drastic improvement. It definitely looks like more of a jersey now. I really like the V-neck. I really like that. Adidas more or less always get it right when it comes to football kits, in my opinion. They're just on a different level in terms of design. So yeah, you know what? Fulham, you're getting an 8 out of 10 from me. I really like it. So next up is my team, Newcastle United. I had to cross-check all of these kits before I was, making all this. And I went on the Premier League website, and I have to say something before I even show you this image, guys. Someone who works on the content team at Premier League has put up a picture of Dwight Gale, okay? And they have done him dirty. You're telling me they couldn't have found a better picture than this? I mean, just look at it. That's not fair. No, not having that. I'm a fan of Dwight Gale, so no. Let's ignore that dreadful photo and let's use this one instead. Okay, Alan St. Maximin. Who better to model the shirt for us? Look at him. So we're back to the slim stripes. It's sleek, it's simple. We've moved the badge back to the left side. It's my team, so I can't deny there is a bias there. 8 out of 10 for me. Would have been a 10 out of 10 if we ever go back to the Northern Rock logo. But yeah, I'm a Newcastle fan, so you know what? I'm not even going to apologise for this, but there is a bonus round for the Newcastle category. Look at the beautiful keeper kit that we have. Look at this. Oh, the colour. Vibrant hexagons. I just love it. I can't wait to see Dubravka in that when he's recovered from his injury. Moving on to Southampton. Okay, yeah. So this year is the 135-year anniversary of the club. So this kit, it resembles a sash because it's the very first kit the Saints used to wear in like 1885. So that explains the drastic change there. My initial reaction was that the sash sort of design, it reminds me of Peru's like classic design on their kit, which is really, really cool. But there's something about this design that's not quite working for me. I don't know if it's the material or if it's the black, red and white combination. It looks like it was made by Mitre or something. And I think the players are gonna look like they're wearing like a seatbelt when they're playing. I really, really like last season's kit. So this in comparison is just not doing it for me, I'm afraid. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10. Okay, Man City. So the purple framing is totally gone. I believe the mosaic design, it represents the history of the club and it's inspired by the Manchester mosaics. So I get the artistic sentiments behind it, but if I'm totally honest, when my first impression of it was that it kind of looks like a smashed windscreen or like the bottom of a swimming pool or something. I mean, I don't dislike it, and obviously Kevin De Bruyne, he can pull off anything. I'd give it a 6 out of 10. Moving on to the defending champions, Liverpool. So the yellow gold has completely gone, and the Western Union logo has also gone. Brilliant. They've dropped the white pinstripes, nice. They've gone from New Balance to Nike. I think the best thing about the new kit is the green strip and the V-neck and the sleeve bands. It's really simple, but it makes a really big difference. Even when I was watching them play today, and the green really, really stood out. Yeah, I'm quite fond of this. What shall I say? 6.5 out of 10, I'd say. Next up, Chelsea. Whoa, that 3 logo, it just slaps you in the face, doesn't it? It's enormous. I can't really say much about the design because not a lot has changed really. It's a safe, solid, design, standard Chelsea colours. I'm not overly impressed, so it gets a 5 out of 10. By the way, guys, have you seen the Chelsea, their third kit? It's a Crystal Palace kit. It's so funny. It was like you can copy my homework and change it up a little kind of scenario. If you guys want another video of me comparing and rating away kits and third kits, then let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, this Chelsea one, 5 out of 10. Right, speaking of Crystal Palace, let's move on to them. So let's have a little look. Okay, Jordan Ayew, he has such a jolly smile. I think he deserves extra points purely for that. Otherwise, it's okay. I mean, they've ditched the whole white pinstripes thing and they've gone for the sort of solid blocks of red. I do think it's an improvement from last year, so I'd give it a 5 out of 10. Okay, moving on to Aston Villa. I mean, they've essentially used the same template from last year. Not a lot has changed. There's something about that Kazoo sponsorship. Every time I look at the logo, I read it as Yazoo, as in Yazoo milkshake, and I can't unsee it. It can't be a good thing. The material of the new one, I'm not too keen on it. It reminds me of in PE when you forget your shorts and you have to borrow some from lost property and they're like Gola or something. It's that kind of material, and yeah, I'm not too fond of it. Last year's kit definitely looks more sleek, so this new one, I couldn't give more than 3 out of 10. Moving on to Burnley. Burnley. I mean, what can I say? Spot the difference. Not a lot has changed. Last season, I didn't like how similar it was to the Aston Villa kit because on the Fantasy Premier League app, I really had to squint to, differentiate between my players. And okay, fine. The colour scheme remains the same. This one's actually inspired by the 100-Year Heroes. So basically 100 years ago, Burnley won the league and they remained unbeaten for 30 games, and that record remained for 80 years. So this is in honour of that. So I don't want to disrespect it too much, but you know what? I think it's the logo which spoils the kit. I think this logo, I mean, it's not great, is it? It takes this kit from a 6 out of 10 to a 3 out of 10. So I guess that's what I'll go with, 3 out of 10. Next up, Everton. Okay, so they've gone from Umbro to Hummel, and they appear to have lost the Angry Birds logo on the sleeve, which is great. I was never a fan of that. It was a bit of an eyesore, wasn't it? I do like the diagonal striped sheen. It's discreet, it's classy, but in a way, I kind of get the sense that the designer was in a rush to complete this. And like I said with the Aston Villa kit, I'm not fond of that kazoo yazoo text. I'll give this a 5 out of 10. Moving on to Leeds. Wow, today was a goal fest, Liverpool and Leeds. So excited to see more of Leeds this season. Okay, so they had silver font last season with Kappa, and now it's Adidas with blue font. I do like the look of that contrast of the fresh white with blue font. It's clean, it's classic, the 3 stripes, it works well. And just that subtle drop of yellow, obviously in the badge, I like it. The combination of colours, the more I look at it, the more I like it. You know what? I'm going for a 7 out of 10. Next up, Leicester. So they've replaced the gold stripes with white, and then there's the addition on the gold band at the sleeve cuff. I think I prefer last year's. The blue-gold combo, it really stands out. I mean, yeah, because the checkered design on the blue, it added something different. And the neckline on this season's shirt, I don't think it works on everyone. Like, it should be high neck or it should be low, and that is kind of in between. Like, if I wore it, it wouldn't cover a fraction of my giraffe neck. Like, look at this. Purely because I prefer last season's, I'm going to give Leicester a 5 out of 10. Right, time to look at West Ham. Okay, so this kit is for the club's 125th anniversary, and I would assume that's why the badge is larger than usual. It kind of looks out of place, but hey, if it's a special anniversary style, it's fine. I definitely prefer it to last year's split colour vibe. I guess with that round neck design, there's a tendency for jerseys to look more like a t-shirt, and I think in this case it does. I don't know, it's up to you if you think that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't feel strongly about this kit. Honestly, it's simple, it's better than last year's. It's not too fancy for a special anniversary version. I'd give it a 5 out of 10. Next up, Sheffield United. Okay. I'm literally squinting to see any changes. I mean, they've kept the club's iconic white and red stripes. Oh, okay, the neckline. So there are black blocks now, the sleeves are white. There's nothing too noticeable. I mean, I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? 6 out of 10? Wolves. Oh man, I just love the Wolves colours. I love their logo. In terms of changes from last season, I love the black sleeves. I think that shade of yellow with solid black additions is quality. Especially the framing of the neckline. I actually really like this. Yeah, I'd give this an 8.5 out of 10 actually. Next up, Brighton. Okay, this Brighton kit is bloody beautiful. I guess the yellow is because of the yellow of the seagull's beak or something. I don't know. The whole vibe, whatever's happening, it's on point. They must be the only Premier League team to have like a traditional collar, and I do like that. I like the collar. So they've gone for pinstripe instead of vertical blocks. I think it could be one of the best kits in the Premier League. I really, really like it. The gold and white stripes, I think they add something different. I think I'm gonna go for a 9 out of 10. Lastly, let's look at West Brom. Okay, so this new kit is a throwback to the year they got promoted, 1992. When I first looked at the logo, I thought it said Ideal Bottlers. Flippin' hell. It's a good thing the colour scheme is white and dark navy and not white and black, because obviously I'd get barcode vibes. I can understand if it has history to it, and obviously it means something to West Brom fans, but I'm afraid I'm not keen on it. I couldn't give it higher than a 3 out of 10 actually. You know what? I have a similar outfit to this. One sec. This is it. It looks just like it. It's exactly the same colour scheme. That's hilarious. Okay, I mean, I take back 3 out of 10. I'm gonna have to give it a 4 out of 10 because if I have a similar outfit to the kit, I'm obviously not too repulsed by the design. So let's go with 4 out of 10. Alright guys, that's about it. So now let's take a look at my ratings as a whole. So yeah, Brighton, Newcastle and Fulham rank highly on my scale, and bottom of the pile is Southampton and Burnley. What do you guys think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Are you angry? Comment below. Thanks so much for watching. I might do another video to share my thoughts on the away and third kits too. So subscribe for updates and I'll see you guys soon.